Rabid Venom there. You guys, all the way from Mississippi. That's not that far. I don't know where, though. They might be on the other side. That was Under Wings. And, yeah, it was rough. You heard it. I heard it. But, like, there was promising riffs there. They're playing here tonight. Come check them out. I'd be willing to bet it's one of those bands that sounds amazing live and is just struggling to get the recordings in the same vein. But I'm going to turn around and play one of the worst recordings I have of one of my bands, Fred, right behind this. So trust, no judgment, no ish talking going on here. All the last three bands you just heard you can catch tonight out at Interstate Park. I'm going to say it because it's not a venue. Nobody's making money here. Please don't be mad about me promoting a park. Come on, guys. This is where they do all the kickball, I believe. I haven't been out there except for just driving through one time to see where it was going on at. But I think they do a lot of punk rock, mostly shows there during the kickball leagues and whatnot. Maybe some baseball, too. I've heard of punk rock baseball. So, yeah. The first band was one of my newest project, We Do Not Belong Here. We did one called A Life Explained. After that, you heard Pig Sticker with Arkansas Toothpick, and then that Rabid Venom. All three of us playing tonight out there at Interstate Park. Early show. It says 5 on the flyer. I think 6 o'clock. Actually, we're probably kicking it off, but be there early. As soon as you get off work, head that way. Come check us out. Donation based. You know the drill. Get these boys on the road. Up next, this is one of those rare occasions I get to play more than one or two of my bands. 3 of my projects playing shows this week. The next 2 are going to be at the same show. So, and, you know, special occasion and whatnot, I'm going to give you 2 songs from Fred. Because I can. Nobody's going to stop me, are you? Give me a call if you'd like me to stop playing my own band. We'll do another one next that was kind of similar to what you're going to hear next week when Fred plays over in North Little Rock. But this one, we sound absolutely nothing like this anymore. It's from our first album, Flintstone. Here is Mr. Slate. KBF Tomorrow's Dream, voice of the people.
By the way, I realize that I have a large mole on my face.
Where? What? Where's that mole? I didn't see one.
I also realize the irony that I am myself a mole.
No one would make that connection.
Anyway, well done, old chap. Jolly good work.
Yes, nice to mole you. Meet you. Nice to meet you, mole. Don't say mole. I said mole. Hi, mole.
Alright, so that was also Fred, and second half of that song was pretty close to where we sound like now. That was off of Savage Part 1. Saturday's set will be all Savage Part 2 songs that we're going to go record soon, and then we'll probably stop playing forever as we move on to the next Fred. You know how we do. Alright, I'll do some Pantheon here in a minute, and then rip into some of the new releases I got. A bunch of cool stuff found on Bandcamp and all over the place. This is going to be the heavily edited Render Self-Righteous KBF, Tomorrow's Dream, Voice of the People.
this horrible suffering.
What, Freddy? What?
Alive?
Killer there with Alder Creek something. It always disappears right as I'm about to say it. Alder Creek Butchers there. It's off the new album just dropped Friday, I think, from I the Killer, Fayetteville. Check them out. The last three you heard before that were Pantheon, Dead Reckoning. We did one from Render that I tried my best to edit out all the F-bombs. It's called Self-Righteous. And actually heard a double shot of Fred before that. Catch all three of those at that new venue. It's not really new in that sense. It used to be a comedy club over in North Little Rock. It is now, I think, more magic shows and occasional bands playing and whatnot. We're going to be, so I think we're the first of a handful anyway of bands only that have done shows there. I don't know, Little Birdie told me about it. Go check it out. It's over in North Little Rock. We'll be there Saturday. And don't look at me like that. We have fun here. Guess what, y'all? I'm about to be gone in a few minutes, and Chad is back. He came back from Paris, and we were just discussing that we think maybe that was a bad idea. Pretty sure I might would have stayed too. So, but he's gonna tell you all about it, plus a couple other cool shows going down this week, and I think we might have a special guest in the studio next week. Make sure you tune back in for that. These next two songs, I was just telling my friends here, is some of my favorite stuff that I ever get to play. It's not heavy at all, but it's super cool. The second band that's going to come up here in a minute is the closest and best thing since Ben Folds that I've ever heard. If you know me, you know that's like the highest praise I have to offer. They are called Screaming Skeletons, and they just dropped a new release. I'm pretty sure I've played them before. I'm pretty sure it was not this good. So go check them out. But first, here's a new release from one we have played a handful of times before. Also not super heavy, but this has the dopest bass solo ever towards the end, and it's really fun. It's about Robin Hood and stuff. Great samples. Here's Birds with Teeth, Made Marion, KBF. Don't let me forget either, KBF is in pledge drive right now. Please go over to kabf.org. Toss us a few bucks. Toss us a few hundred, whatever you got to part with. We appreciate it. We'll do more benefit shows and shirt sales and stuff coming up real soon. Pay attention to the Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube and all that. Chad's back in, so the videos are going to start flowing again there where we upload all our previous episodes. Without further ado, Birds with Teeth, Made Marion, KBF, Tomorrow's Dream, Voice of the People. Tell me that's not your new favorite song, and I will punch you in the face because you're a liar. No, that was Screaming Skeletons. That was one person who I think is from here in Little Rock. They were 19 at the time they wrote their bio. They've got several albums out over the last 4 or 5 years, so it might be like 24 now or something, but Jesus, that's good. Screaming Skeletons with a K on the screaming. Go check it out. One more for you, and then I am out of here. Stick around. Chad's got you for the next hour. Here's new stuff from Riley Key out of Conway from the Depression ARC demo. This one's called Skin and Bones. See you guys next week.
KABF Community Radio 88.3 Little Rock. We come to you in many languages and cultures, presenting shows and programs in various arts and craft disciplines.
This is Wade Bransky with the Chief Organizer's Report, Blind to the Crime. The headlines say that major crime is decreasing throughout the United States and its cities. Crime still has some salience as a political issue, especially promoted by anti-urban, anti-blue city pundits and politicians on the right. Maybe it's even true, but it's hard to say. The FBI reports significant declines. The esteemed nonpartisan Brennan Center reports the broad trend matches what researchers have observed in collections of city data about crime trends between 2022 and 2023. Specifically, the FBI's report shows remarkable declines in murder, down 13.2%, violent crime, down 5.7%, and property crime, down 4.3%. Of the 7 major offenses tracked by the FBI, the report shows an increase only in motor vehicle theft, up 10.7%. They are quick to add that the statistics are somewhat gimpy. A new system for reporting was rolled out in 2021, and even fewer police departments shared their figures than had done so in the past. Police departments at the city and county level are encouraged but not required to report to the National Center, so the data always seems to have an asterisk attached. At least there's some data to question on major crimes. For something like domestic violence, the increases continue, perhaps as much as 8% in a report from several years ago. I've beaten this drum before about the major gap in collecting, reporting, and very importantly, sharing data on domestic violence. In the last half dozen years, nothing has really changed, and admittedly, I have also failed to successfully recruit anyone to do the tedious work of collecting the data. Sure, the task would be hard, but even half-assed would be invaluable. Then as now, even where police collected the data, they often didn't keep it and rarely shared it between other community states and jurisdictions, allowing domestic abusers to simply move as if they had clean slates and continue to injure and sometimes kill partners. Where do we know anything about the statistics? They are appalling. Break the cycle makes them hard to ignore. In the United States, nearly every 1 in 2 women and more than 2 in 5 men reported experienced intimate partner violence at some point in their lifetime. Over 47% of women have encountered contact sexual violence, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner during their lifetime. 85% of domestic violence victims are women. 50% are likely to experience domestic violence from an intimate partner in their lifetimes. Of course, the data there is somewhat random and often has some age on it as well, but who can doubt the likelihood that it is not only true but undercounted? Recently, I shared a story from a union where, in an icebreaker, when asked who had experienced sexual harassment in a labor union, where it might be least expected, virtually all the women and one man stood up. If that was the workplace culture in a progressive union, we all have to shudder when thinking about what is likely happening to too many women and some men behind the closed doors in other workplace settings. I know the hashtag #MeToo moment seems to have passed, but domestic violence hasn't really had its moment. It needs to be recognized. It must be counted and must be shared. This isn't going to be something that comes down from the White House, especially these days, but it needs to rise from the grassroots. Change has to come, or we can't pretend any community is safe when we're only looking at the street in front of the house and not protecting anyone behind the door. This is Wade Rathke. For questions or comments, www.chieforganizer.org. You take it from here to there.
Support for KABF 88.3 FM comes from Richard Tree Service, a tree care and landscaping company based in Little Rock, Arkansas. Richard Tree Service offers a variety of services, including tree trimming, tree removal, and stump removal for both residential and commercial properties. With experienced personnel and the use of modern equipment, Richard Tree Service performs routine maintenance and emergency tree work throughout Central Arkansas. More information is available by phone at 501-779-5718.
Old Crow Medicine Show Circle the Wagons Tour is coming to Little Rock, Saturday, August 23rd at the Hall. Tickets are available now at littlerockhall.com.
Thanks to the University of Arkansas, Pulaski Technical College Center for Humanities and Arts for supporting KABF 88.3 FM. The Charts Live 2025 through 26 season begins Friday, September 5th with Don't Look Back, movie and music night, featuring a screening of the Bob Dylan documentary Don't Look Back and a live performance by Justin Bank and the Bijou Boogie Boys. The event begins at 7 p.m. at Charts, located at 3000 West Scenic Drive in North Little Rock. More information is available at uaptc.edu/charts.
Bella Vita Jewelry and Gifts, located at 108 West 6th Street, in between Handle Barbershop and Sixth House Studios in downtown Little Rock. It's your one-stop shop for intentional gifting. Our focus is our handmade and custom jewelry, but we feature an array of other gift items too. We take pride in supporting other female entrepreneurs, local artists, and fair trade companies, and you will see this reflecting in our gift offerings. We are open Tuesday through Fridays, 11 to 5:30, and Saturdays, 10 to 4. Visit us in person at our shop or online at www.bellavitajewelry.net.
What if it's us? All right, I am back from my vacation, people. You finally get to hear Chad on the second hour. I have returned. We had a wonderful time. Me and my sweetheart, we were celebrating being together for 10 years and decided to go to Paris for 3 weeks, and that's what we did. It was a lot of fun. I saw a lot of cool stuff. I'll be putting a lot of pictures on Facebook and all that if you're friends with me on there. And yeah, anyway, I'm finally back. I missed 4 Mondays in a row. That is crazy. But here we are, and everything's back to normal, somewhat. I'll never be the same. That was kind of life-changing. Let's see, that last song you heard was from a band called Skull Family from Jonesboro, and then before that you heard Vampire Police, a Little Rock band, and then before that you heard In a Darkened Room from San Antonio, Texas. So this is all three of those bands are playing like a goth show kind of thing, which is really cool. I like that kind of stuff. I'll probably be there. That's Thursday night here in Little Rock at everyone's favorite microbrew Calzone location. And then I started the show off with my nephew's band, In Search of Statues. They just dropped a new EP on Spotify, so go check that out. It's no longer just one song on there like it has been for a while. They got an EP put up on there, so good for them. I like seeing the progress. Before we left, I went and saw my nephew's band playing at Vino's a while back, and I recorded that show and put it up on YouTube. Real proud of him, man. Good stuff. Let's see, so that's Thursday night. And then next, let's see, maybe I'll do the commercials I was going to play at 1:30. But anyway, I have 2 more shows to tell you about today, and the other 2 were both on Saturday, one in Conway, one in Fayetteville. And the next songs I will be playing are going to be by the bands playing in Conway on Saturday night. They're at that place where you can go buy your records on a full moon, and it's going to be the Narrows from Memphis. It's going to be Monster Boy Lives, which is an indie rock band with saxophones, and there's going to be a band called Arkansas, and it's a 3-piece ska punk band kind of thing. And I got all of that coming up next. Also, I have to mention that we are in our summer pledge drive right now. So if you can go over to arkansas.org and make a donation, or maybe buy a cap or a bumper sticker or a mug, a shirt, be sure to leave a comment saying that you really like that show, Tomorrow's Stream on Mondays. That's one of the main reasons you even listen to this station. That would be pretty cool if you did that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my middle of the hour commercials out of the way, and then I'll come back from that and I'll play you those bands I was telling you about. So yeah, we're going to go do that, and then we'll be back with the music. All right.
Breaking news, Arkansas. Are you ready for the pulsating sounds of the Caribbean? The Arkansas Reggae Festival 2025 is back by popular demand. Saturday, August 30th, Labor Day weekend, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Argenta Green Park, downtown North Little Rock. Featuring DJ SB Smooth, King Kuba and Mystic Heights, Yard Squad, Lion Heights, from St. Croix, Ross Attitude, and straight from Jamaica, Perfect Giddy Mind. Coolest event of the summer, and enjoy the Kids Zone. Early bird tickets now at arreggaefestival.com. Yeah, man, Jamaican restaurant in Little Rock and Computer World in North Little Rock. Vendors 501-626-0925. Bring your lawn chairs. The Arkansas Reggae Festival 2025, Saturday, August 30th at 300 Bishop Lindsay Ave in North Little Rock.
Support for KABF 88.3 FM comes from Habibi's Durable Medical Equipment, a locally owned medical supply store located at 4317 East Broadway Street in North Little Rock, Arkansas, 72117. Since 2001, Habibi's has supported KABF and provided essential medical equipment and supplies to the community, including incontinence supplies like pull-ups, diapers for children and adults, formula, gloves, and safety aids like walkers and canes. KABF thanks Habibi's for supporting community radio. Habibi's serves residents across central Arkansas. Business hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and 9 to 1 on Fridays. Additional details are available at gohhm.com or 501-663-1553.
Thanks to all the Deadheads for being a part of the 88.3 FM community.
We can jam with your support for KABF at the upcoming show Saturday, August 9th, in memory of Jerry Garcia.
An evening of grateful jams with a fundraiser for community radio at the Rev Room in Little Rock.
We have t-shirts and stickers to fling like Shakedown Street. The event will feature live music inspired by the Grateful Dead.
More info is on Freeverse Facebook. Listen and call D Gold Radio Show on Tuesday afternoon. 01-433-0088. The eyes of the world and the voice of the people.
Freeverse, Saturday, August 9th. Freeverse at the Rev Room in Little Rock.
Like Shakedown Street.
Live in-person event fundraiser.
Inspired by Grateful Dead in memory of Jerry Garcia.
KABF 88.3 FM.
Support for KABF 88.3 FM comes from the Ferndale Farmers Market, located at 27021 Canish Road in Little Rock, on the front lawn of the Ferndale Extension Building. This volunteer-led market is hosted by the Ferndale Extension Club and takes place every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, rain or shine, May through October. The Ferndale Farmers Market is part of the Arkansas Grown and Arkansas Made programs, operating with support from the Farm Credit and the Arkansas Department of Agriculture. Visitors will find a variety of seasonal vegetables, handcrafted goods, homemade items, and locally produced products in a setting known for its slower pace and scenic surroundings, just a short drive from the city of Little Rock. The market is designed to foster a family-friendly, community-centered atmosphere and welcomes new vendors throughout the season. Sally Anderson is the market manager and can be contacted for further details at ferndaleareafarmersmarkets@gmail.com. This message is provided as a community service announcement by KABF 88.3 FM, the voice of the people.
On the banks of Arkansas River. 2 days of high energy, good vibes, riverfront music fest, live performances, boats, RVs, food, vendors, entertainment all over the place. Labor Day weekend, August 30th and the 31st. Vendors, small business, and corporate sponsors welcome. RiverfrontMusicFest.com. 501-779-4676.
It'll take more than that.
earth so frail. Even your mama thinks that you ought to be in jail. You're a backstabbing two-face, you're such a disgrace. I count up all my money and I know it's coming late. You're gonna get what's coming, I can't wait to see the day. You backstabbing two-face, so you're gonna pay. Steal it from your mama, steal it from your papa, steal it from your so-called friends. After all this time, I think you'd learn your lesson, but your cycle, it just never ends. Cause you are a backstabbing two-face, you're such a disgrace. I count up all my money and I know it's coming slip. You're gonna get what's coming, I can't wait to see the day. You backstabbing two-face, so you're gonna pay. How long did you think this would last? Taking things when you never asked. Your future's grim, due to your past. It's clear to me you're just a fool in a mask. Go down, you bring me down, you bring me down, you bring me down, oh, you bring me down. You bring me down, oh, you bring me down. Steal it from your mama, steal it from your papa, steal it from your so-called friends. After all this time, you know I think you learn a lesson, but your cycle it just never ends. Because you are a backstabbing two-face, you're such a disgrace. I count up all my money and I know it's coming late. You're gonna get what's coming, I can't wait to see the day. You backstabbing two-face, so you're gonna pay. Backstabbing two-face, you're such a disgrace. I count up all my money and I know it's coming late. You're gonna get what's coming, I can't wait to see the day. You backstabbing two-face, so you're gonna pay. Backstabbing two-face, oh. Backstabbing two-face, oh. Backstabbing two-face, oh. Backstabbing two-face, oh. You know you're gonna pay. Know you're gonna pay one day. You know you're gonna pay one day. Know you're gonna pay one day. Know you're gonna pay. Backstabbing two-face, oh. Backstabbing two-face, oh. Backstabbing two-face, oh. Backstabbing two-face. You know you're gonna pay.
All right, man. That was Backstabbing Two-Face from Arkansas. And if you liked the last three bands that you heard there, they're going to be playing Saturday night in Conway. And I got one more show to tell you about today, and it's happening in Fayetteville. Of course, we can't tell you where these shows are happening. All I can do is drop hints, you know, because we don't want to just give people free advertising. But, yeah, it's a place where you can be a fish and you can be the king, so you can figure it out from there, I bet. Let's see, we got Fight Dream, and we got Garden Snakes. And so we got King of the Castle by Fight Dream and Trying to Quit You by Garden Snakes coming up next. And I just got to mention again, we are in the middle of our summer pledge drive. Go over to kabf.org. And you can make a donation there. You can set it up to where you make a small donation every month without ever thinking about it. Just let it be automatic. You can do it that way. And you know, I was mentioning just now that we don't give away free advertising to the venues, but if you do have a show coming up, or if you do have a venue, when we're doing our pledge drive, you can get 20 60-second spots for $150, and that only happens during the pledge drive. So you can take advantage of that, and that might do you some good. And anyway, we're going to get back to it, playing the music, because I only got like 15 minutes left. And, yeah, so this is Fight Dream on 88.3, the voice of the people. Okay, we're almost at the end here, and I just wanted to get back on here and talk about something one more time. We're going to finish out the show today with a couple of Lola Gadget songs. I really wasn't successful in getting that band back together, as in playing a show called Lola Gadget, and doing all that, but I am still going to collab with those guys on a couple of things, so that'll be cool. But I just wanted to stop and tell you a little story. When we were in Paris, we were doing the metro a lot. We were having to go up and down escalators, try to get on the right level, get on the right metro to go with wherever we were going. And this only happened one time, but we did go down an escalator and then back up and then back down again or something. So for a split second there, I turned to Christy and I said, "You realize what we did just now? We literally got on the wrong escalator."
listening to KABF 88.3 FM in Little Rock, the voice of the people.